and Pi has listed. Me and you knew very well. We knew very well that Pi really did well. Yes. Now, there are some things I want you to consider. Anyway, the reason for this video is I want us to discuss what is the next step. Pi is dipping. Should you buy? Should you hold? Should you sell? What is the effect of Pi? What are the facts and what is the fate of the holders? These are what we are going to explain and also understand. And it's going to be a gradual process, step by step. So I don't want you to rush. I want you to calm down and listen to everything I'm going to tell you with evidences. So before we dive into that section, let's think about this. Out of 100 billion miners, out of 100 billion tokens, 6 billion were onboarded. Out of that 6 billion, let's just say 3 point something billion miners, 3 point something billion coins were given out to miners. And out of that, let's just say that we are up to 1, 2, or 3 million that received this token, right? Good. So let's just consider how much did Pi spend. From my trackings from Gate.io, Mesk, and BitGet, a whopping amount of 1.8 million people sold their Pi at the rate of $1.80. Can you do the calculation? And most of these people, each person sold, the least they sold was $1,000. There are those who sold 40,000 Pis, as in they took $40,000. There are those who sold 30,000. Those who sold 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, $1,000. That's in dollars. The amount of Pi they sold, what it gave them in dollars. And up to that, Pi is still holding strong above $1. I mean, the very first time I dropped the video of how to sell Pi, Pi was around $1.80 then. So now over 2 million people have sold and Pi is dipping. So Pi spent more than $300 million. From $300 million to $500 million. That was what Pi injected. And from the Pi statistics, Pi has over $1 billion for this project and they didn't inject everything. Yes, that was a very good move. So that is where our topic is coming from. What should you do? Let's just check on Mesk. Now, I'm sorry for those who sent their Pi earlier. Your Pi was on what we called a friction due to the high amount of people transferring their Pi. Okay, good. And Pi is still on fire. Now, look at the current price of Pi. Pi lost over $23. Sorry, 23%. You know, many of you have been saying that Pi can't dip. Pi can't dip. Pi can't dip. Pi is not an airdrop. Pi is... Do you know what is an airdrop? Go and know what is an airdrop first of all, before you come to argue. Anyway, look at the current price. So why did Pi failed at this rate? What actually happened, man? Look at this. For the past 24 hours, Pi have traded $305 million. Oh my God. And the highest price is $2.1. $306 million. You think it's a joke to you? No, 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 no. This is one of the biggest airdrop in amounts that has ever been listed in the whole universe. Now, look at this chart. We call this chart Genesis chart. That's the beginning of charts. A lot still needs to be filled up. Let's use CoinMarketCap. This is CoinMarketCap. Let's search for Pi. Well, you are seeing Pi there. And this is the current price. Now look at that chart, the same chart I showed you now. This is Genesis chart. A lot has to be filled up. Well, the question is, should we buy now? Yes, buy now. This is the time to buy. If you are watching this video from anywhere, from any source, buy now. But expect that there will be a dip. Look at this. Hope you are seeing this. This is what we called liquidity injective projection. Look at it. This is where the liquidity was projected. Look at this line. This is the start of the liquidity, and it started projecting to this right and goes down. That is it. Pi is going to dip more, but still buy at any rate that you are seeing it now. Now, why did I say that Pi is going to dip more? Only some few percent have known that Pi has listed. People are still getting to know. And once they know, they are going to sell. They are desperate people. Once they keep selling, they are going to take out liquidity from the system. Now, this is what I'm telling you. The fully diluted market cap for now is 70 billion. And look at it. Well, let me show you something amazing. From this self-reported market cap that we are seeing now, the trading volume altogether has gotten up to $923 million. What? This one shocked me. So, like I told you earlier, the list that Pi injected was 500 to 700 million dollars. Don't joke with that. Don't joke with that. I'm honestly speaking. Yes, that is the fact. That is the highest an airdrop has ever done in this whole universe. So, like I said earlier, people are still going to sell their Pi, and you are going to experience a down trend. But just look at this. Look at this market sentiment. People are still bullish. That is why I told you to buy. And those who are bearish is just 9%. Pi is going to pump back. Do you know why I said Pi is going to pump back? Let's go to market. Look at exchanges that has listed Pi that you can purchase Pi now from. And many more exchanges are still coming. Okay? And from these exchanges, people are still going to purchase Pi. And more liquidity are going to be injected inside Pi. The more liquidities gets injected into Pi, now the more price pump will also escalate. Now you be amazed why you are seeing so many exchanges which Pi did not talk about. Now let me explain to you. These exchanges purchased Pi, or they integrated Pi from the exchanges that was confirmed that we list Pi. So let's just say all these small exchanges got their Pi from Gate.io, BitGet, and also OKS exchange. Sorry for that noise. Okay, it was an interruption. Binance is definitely going to list Pi. Binance is coming on Binance. You know the amount of liquidity that's going to be injected is going to be huge, guys. So buy Pi now, and Pi is going to pump back. Yeah, okay. Once it pump back, it might even over pump the $2 that it was listed, and it's still going to drain back. Yes. Why I'm saying this is because this chart has to be, this chart have to be filled. It has to be filled. Okay, good. Once it pump back, now Pi will start growing gradually, organically. It will start growing organically. Pi has utilities. It's a blockchain. It has utilities and potentials that will make it a very powerful token. Okay, so if you are locking your Pi, make sure that you lock it. If you're not locking it, don't do it. But this is a very standing point for you to purchase Pi. Don't delay, don't delay. Okay, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. This is Blockchain Sage. Blockchain Sage. Any other sage that you're seeing is fake. Please don't click on any link that anybody is dropping on the comment section. Beware of scammers. People are using my name to do whatever they want to do. That's their damn business. Please, if you want to get me, chat me on Twitter. My Twitter account is well verified. Okay, and also follow me on Twitter. Join us on Telegram, so you'll be getting the important information that you need to know. Thank you so much.